Well, hello, my fabulous friends. Hope you're doing well. Well, today is the Scorpio full moon if on the tropical zodiac. And King Charles is a Scorpio. And, moving from stress onto peace. And so whenever the full moon is, that affects your sun sign, right? Because they're at opposition right now. And what did I just do to this deck? So King Charles is a Scorpio. So the full effect of this full moon will not be held until it's a new moon in Scorpio, which is during his sun sign when when the sun is in Scorpio. Because the sun and the moon are connected, right? We wouldn't be able to see the moon without the sun. It's a total reflection, as all the other planets. We can only see the sun. The sun is the only one that illuminates itself. All the other planets need the sun for us to see them. So the moon and the sun are uniquely associated with each other. It's also our male, female. It's also silver and gold, day and night. It's very, it's symbolic of the dual nature of life on Earth. So this Scorpio full moon, how is it going to affect King Charles and anybody else who is Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio sun? This affects you the most. So, but King Charles is a Scorpio. We've done some very dark readings about what's going to happen to King Charles or to William. So let's find out, is this Scorpio full moon going to trigger something that we see the conclusion of before his next birthday, when it's Scorpio new moon? King Charles, Scorpio full moon. Scorpio full moon, King Charles. Shall we begin? All right. Nine of Wands in reverse. It's going to continue the battle. The battle is going to continue. There's no end to this battle. No end to this battle. He's also starting to get quite embarrassed about nothing. Like, you think about the things that are not resolved in his life, whether it's his cancer, whether it's his son. There's just a lot of things that are unresolved. Isn't that interesting? I say Cancer sun, and that's Camilla. Huh. Two of Wands in reverse. Ooh, not making a lot of plans. Ooh, the Chariot in reverse. William's playing a big part of this. This could be the discord that I'm feeling, but this also could be telling us he's feeling out of control. Like I said, he has no real future plans. Two of Wands upright is future plans that, you're making goals, you're making plans. Should I stay? Should I go? You've got the whole world in front of you. Sometimes it's really difficult to make a decision because you do have so many options. But it's in reverse. So this is telling me he's not looking forward to the future. And things are feeling a little bit out of control for him right now. And interesting, remember I said Cancer and Sun, which I meant his health and his SON. And look what showed up here, the Cancerian card, the Chariot in reverse. I think those two things that are unresolved, and he's almost getting embarrassed by it, and he's still embattled by it. Judgment, second chances. No. Oh my God. Death in reverse. Are we going to see? Listen, I've done a few readings that he barely makes it to his birthday. But why does he have second chances? Maybe he's being called. Oh my God, Ten of Swords. The Star in reverse. No hope, no healing. But we got boobies, so we don't want to upset YouTube. Seven of Wands in reverse. Now what he does is indefensible. He's not taking the high road, he's taking the low road. I'm wondering if he decides to go off all conventional medications and only does natural, or maybe he abdicates, because what he does is indefensible, right? Almost like a feeling like he's being attacked. So when it's upright and you're being attacked and people are questioning what you're doing, you can defend yourself. You're on higher ground. You've taken the high road. You know you've taken the high road. And therefore, it's very easy to defend yourself from all these people poking at you. When it's in reverse, what you've done is indefensible. And people are going to be attacking you for some of the decisions that you made, because it's quite easily proven that you didn't take the high road. You actually took the low road. Three of Wands in reverse on top of Two of Wands. I was wondering if this card was going to show up. He has no plans for the future. I'm getting a feeling like he can't see the future. King of Cups, there he is. He wants to remain emotionally stable. I think this King of Cups more shows he wants, he wants to be a good husband, he wants to be a good father. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, being brought in from the cold, being welcomed. What? Oh, King of Wands. Now, is that William? So are the two kings talking to each other? Five of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords upright. Look at all the swords. Wow, Seven of Swords in reverse. Look at all the swords. The Emperor in reverse. You guys, he will not be king by this Scorpio new moon. This Scorpio full moon, when it resolves as the new moon, look at all the words. There's going to be lots and lots written about him. Perhaps people with this betrayal in reverse, people who've perhaps been hard on Charles will backtrack their words. There's going to be lots and lots written about him. Lots written. Look at the swords. Swords are words. And I think some people who have said, bad things about Charles, they're going to be backtracking. It's just like, have you ever noticed in eulogies, everybody, you're absolutely an amazing person, even if you were a bit of an asshole. Oh, Uncle George was the best. And, oh, remember how fun he was? And, you're sitting there going, yeah, remember how many times he was drunk and he ruined things? Ruined the party, ruined the wedding. Like, all of a sudden you become this earth angel when you die. Everybody forgets everything bad you ever did. And I think there's going to be something here. I think there's going to be a lot of journalists, perhaps books written, documentaries or whatever, people backtracking. No, I did, yeah, okay, I was hard on him, but, we've got the Emperor in reverse. Now, does this mean that he is actually going to physically die? I don't know, but it could be the end of his kingship, because we do have the Emperor. We have the dad, the King of Cups, sitting upright, but we do have an endings, and we have the Emperor in reverse, and Ace of Wands in reverse. So I'm going to say by his next birthday, we're going to see the end of something and a new king. Now, does that mean he abdicates, or he's gone, or it could even be a co-regency? Perhaps he realizes his illness is really advanced, and I'm sorry, it is. He has been wearing more and more and more makeup. That's quite obvious. And so he's covering either up, his skin is very pale, or it's very blue, meaning lack of oxygen, or it's very yellow, which is liver, or it could be orange, orangey tan, which is kidneys. So, and it's just, it could just be to brighten him up. Maybe he's, you know, getting quite pale. But I'm going to call it right now, by this Scorpio new moon, he will no longer be sitting on the throne, at least by himself. All right. All right. Well, that was, I know I use the word shocking a lot. You know, we always hope for the best, right? Okay. Well, YouTube's going to show you a video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that? And I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.